is going on, guys? How are y'all? Got our beer video today, but before we get into the beer, if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, that bell for notifications of new videos. Let's get into the beer, man. I got a hot butcher beer today. I've never had this one before, hence why we're doing a video. It's called Poppy Seed Bun. It is a Riwaka hopped American Pale Ale coming in at 6% ABV. So it's a single hop American Pale Ale with Riwaka. Package on 10/10/23, and it says drag it through the garden. I think that's what it says, garden. It's kind of smudged off or off the can there, printed off the can. Today is 11/12/23, so it's a couple days over a month. Should still be very solid, man. Tasting notes, we got candied orange, juicy lemon, and sweet grapefruit. I just messed up. It's been a while since I've done one of these, man. Second video in like a long time. So trying to get back into it. Messed up. I usually don't look at that, but I will not let it persuade me one way or another. I kind of forgot already, but an American Pale Ale, I assume it's going to be citrusy, orangey, mandarins, grapefruit, lemony, lime, things like that. So I'm sure I just read a few or a couple of the tasting notes that I just read off the can there, but it's pretty typical. I thought I poured that pretty well, so I'm just gonna say that was not my fault. 2 fingers of head, man. Very frothy, very soapy, slight tint of yellow to this head. Great mixture of bubbles, man. It looks like it's gonna be there for a while, so good head retention there. Like the fluffiness of the beer, and then the beer itself, it is, I don't know, I guess some people will call this a hazy. I just call it like, I don't know, like a haze, not hazy, cloudy beer. In my opinion, like a hazy to me is more kind of like a fruit drink, right? More of a orange juice, pineapple juice. Well, pineapple juice fairly clear too, it's kind of cloudy. Let's just go with orange juice looking beer. This is more like a high C in my opinion, like a dark high C, but it is an orange color. Yeah, away from the light, it is a dark high C orange color. Maybe more fruit forward more fruit looking than a high C, but nonetheless does not look like orange juice. Let's get the nose. Oh man, on the nose I'm getting some spice, so I'm just like, I don't know, not jalapeno spice, just vegetable spice. Citrus for sure, of course, right? Sweetness, kind of, it's like a candied citrus spice. That's the 3 aromas I'm getting right now. Sweet, spice, vegetable spice, not jalapeno spice. Maybe black pepper spice. I don't know, something along those lines, or even white pepper. It's not. Yeah, it's. Let's go with white pepper. White pepper. It's not as, in my opinion, as pungent, not as sharp. But really, it's more of a vegetable spice to it. But the sweetness is nice, the citrus is nice. Those 3 aromas, man, they go really well together in my opinion. Man, they're basically the only 3 aromas I'm getting. Anyways, let's get into it. Cheers. I don't drink many pale ales. I usually drink IPAs. This is solid, man. Mouthfeel, not intensely soft or velvety, but there is somewhat of a texture to it, which is nice. And on the palate, you get just that. Palate follows the nose really well, and I like that. It's citrusy, but not overly citrusy. You get the oranges for sure. You get some pithiness, some rind, all in there. And then you get the spice. The spice is definitely there, vegetable spice. I get that. You get the sweetness as well to kind of round both the pithy, rindy, citrus notes with the spiciness. You get all that wrapped into a nice, very small bundle of 3, those citrus notes. I would just put all the citrus notes into one basket. The citrus, the spice, and the sweetness. Very small bundle, but it's such a delicious bundle. It isn't, I'm not going to say a simple beer, but it's a flavorful, to the point. You know what you're tasting. You don't have to search for it too much. You don't have to work. It's not a workout drinking this, It's just a nice, you kick back, you drink it, you know what you're tasting. There's no like little nuances that you gotta you go, oh, you know, what's that flavor? Oh, is that like a Bellini? You know, things like that. No, this is straight to the point, delicious. Got a nice, you know, more than water consistency body to it. Yeah, that sweetness, like a candied citrus, candied orange, not too much of a candied aspect to it. It is sweet, but not overly sweet. It's just, it's not malty either. So when I say sweet, oftentimes I don't say it, but I relate it to like a maltiness. I don't think I'm getting any maltiness in this. If I do, it is very, very little. It's so subtle that I am not even really noticing it right now, but it is a nice balance of bitterness, citrusy, spiciness, and sweetness, man. There's just, yeah, it's a nice combination. 6%, it's not high, it's not low, so we're right in the middle, which is pretty typical for a pale ale. Every time I go in for a drink, I just get a blast of that vegetable spice. Not off-putting, just it is what it is. I don't hate it, I don't love it, but I'm glad that I'm getting some aroma. Sure, would I like the sweeter candy citrus, you know, blasting up my nostrils and get said? Sure, but I'm okay with this. I'm also getting some grapefruitiness on the back end. It is a citrusy bitterness, like a grapefruit, so that's nice, a nice element there. And it dries. The finish is, I would say, long-lasting, medium to long-lasting, but it does eventually, you know, dry. It's on not the drier side. It's semi-dry. There we go, semi-dry. Gets your palate ready for the next one. I'm not salivating over it or anything like that. Not a bad thing. It's a nice, easy, to-the-point drinking pale ale, and I like it, man. It's an easy drinker. I think I already drank. I mean, it was probably up here with No Head, and yeah, it's just an easy drinking beer, man. Anyways, that was Hot Butcher's Poppy Seed Bun, maybe? Poppy Seed Bun, yep, Poppy Seed Bun. I'm not sure if I showed you guys the can artwork, actually. Here we go, can artwork, Poppy Seed Bun. Wearing what looks like maybe checkered Vans on a skateboard, so very fitting. And yeah, just delicious beer, man. Anyways, if you guys like the video, thumbs up, comments, questions, leave below. And as always, dream big dreams will be about things possible. Thank you for watching. Cheers.